Well, it finally happened. The Tesla has a flat tire. But good news is it happened at home, so I don't have to deal with any towing or anything. This is the first time I have had to deal with this, so wanted to show you exactly what I'm going through. I actually bought the car a year ago, just about, so this is the first time I've had to deal with this, and thankfully it was not during any of my trips like to Utah or Oregon. I just got back from a softball game, and on my way, as soon as I got into the car to go to the softball game, that's when I saw the error message about the tire. So I'm going to show you the screen, and then I'll show you the tire, and then I'll show you what all of the roadside assistance looks like and walk you through the whole thing. I wanted to make this video because when I was searching on what to do, I really didn't find a cohesive answer on what you should do with it. I'm going to tell you how all of this happened and what I did to fix it. It's around 8 o'clock in the evening, and it says tire pressure low. It's giving me a warning. The tire pressure, it should be at 42 psi. Well, the tire was at 22 psi. So I got out of the car, I looked at the tire. It was definitely low. It wasn't quite flat yet. I said, well, I have to go. So I took our other car to go to my softball game, and then I came back and I checked it again, and the tire was at 6 psi. Obviously there was a nail or something in the tire, so I looked and I did find the nail. Once I found the nail, I took some pictures. You want to grab the model of the tire because when you contact Tesla, they'll ask you for the model of the tire. So make sure you grab that information. The Tesla also, if you go into the settings, or you can actually click right on the notification where it says learn more, it'll open up the user manual inside the Tesla so you can read more about the resources and kind of what to do. In my opinion, it was a little bit vague, so I ended up opening the Tesla app on my phone. If you scroll down to the bottom where it says Roadside, you can click on that, and then you can select the car's condition. So in this case, we have a flat tire. And then you select Tesla wheels and tires, as long as you have what the factory gave you, or if you have aftermarket wheels and tires, you'll want to indicate that. Click done. Then it will tell you the PSI of all of the tires on your car. So right now I have 41 PSI in every tire except for the back right, which is at 2 PSI. And then you're going to hit next. Going to verify your location, you're going to hit confirm location. It'll ask you a couple more questions after that. And then eventually you'll get someone who will text you, and they'll text you about any details. They'll ask you for the model number of the tire. They'll give you a quote or an estimate for what it will cost. You just have to approve the estimate, and then they will let you know if they will tow your car to the nearest service center, or if they can come out and put a loaner wheel and tire on your car. Right now, as I'm sitting here, I am in the middle of the process, so I've already contacted roadside assistance, and they're supposed to be here within the next couple of hours today. So they've offered to put a loaner wheel and tire on my car. I'm a little confused on what that means after that. So I'm going to have a lot of questions for the technician when they show up. Another question I have is, do they have to replace the whole tire, or can they repair and patch it? There shouldn't be any reason why they can't repair and patch it, but in Tesla's eyes, it's not profitable for them. So of course they want to sell me a brand new tire. Obviously, I would like for them to just repair it. I don't know if they will allow that or if that's even an option. So that's something that I need to ask when the technician gets here. If I can have them repair it, that would be best, because the repair estimate was $121 and the replacement tire option was $462 plus tax. So let's keep in mind that these are expensive quotes, but you're also trading the convenience for that cost. So if I were to go through AAA, for example, and tow my car to the nearest tire shop, I may have the towing included, but there's other expenses to factor in there. And I'm not even just talking about monetary expenses, there's my time too. So if the car gets towed to a tire shop, do I have to take time out of my workday? How many hours do I have to wait there? Do I have to Uber somewhere if it's going to be a while? How long are they going to have the car for? There's other factors at play here that you have to sort of weigh the pros and cons of. For me, it's super convenient for them to come out and put a loaner wheel and tire on. They take my wheel and tire to the Tesla service center. They repair or replace the tire, and they bring it back and they reinstall it on my car. That way, I don't really have any downtime. I can drive the car all weekend, especially if it's going to take them a couple days to get the tire back to me. I think there's definitely a few things to consider, and there's obviously going to be people out there who can repair or patch a tire themselves. I don't feel confident enough to do so. I don't have the toolkit, or I don't have an air compressor or any of those tools. Since I live in an apartment, it's difficult for me to do these things on my own. So for me, the convenience is something that I am willing to pay a little bit more for. For some of you out there, you may feel confident in repairing the tire yourself. If you have a AAA membership and you can get the car towed to a tire shop, you can certainly do that as well. But as of right now in this clip, this is where I'm at in this stage. Once Tesla comes out here to actually replace the tire or give me the loaner, I'll give you an update. So that's where we're at. So as soon as I got in the car, which by the way, the software update looks very nice, but as soon as I got in the car, I see this little message: air pressure in tires very low. So when I hit learn more, let's see what that says. So basically it tells you what the error message is, blah, blah, blah. But what I really want to know is what's the PSI of my tire right now. So I can actually swipe this little tab here. Oops, not that. You can swipe there and then swipe one more time. Boom, I am at 6 PSI. That is a flat tire right there. And I'll show you what the actual tire looks like too. Alrighty, so here's the tire. Obviously very flat. The Tesla technician is on his way now. Here's the culprit right here. Alright, so it's 10:51 right now. The Tesla technician just showed up at 10:40 and he did that in about 10 minutes. So what he did was he put a loaner wheel and tire on for now while he takes my wheel and tire to the shop to repair it. Thankfully, it can be patched and repaired. And he's actually going to bring it back later this afternoon. He said around 1 o'clock, so that's in a couple hours, which is really not bad at all. And I don't have to wait at a shop somewhere. And also, to give you an idea, there was another car parked next to mine, and he was able to work within this small amount of space. But he did go ahead and put the loaner tire, wheel and tire on here. Looks a lot better, not flat. And he'll come back in a little bit. Alright, another update. So it's about 3 o'clock on the same day, and he came back and just replaced my wheel and tire. A little bit of dirt stuff, I don't know, but whatever. And it's all fixed, all patched up and repaired. It's updated, so the PSI is back where it needs to be. And then also the payment, when it comes to payment afterwards, it's all done through the app. So the app already has your credit card information, so it automatically bills you. It's so easy, and you know, I can't say enough about how easy this experience has been for me, and hopefully other people will have a similar experience as me. In case you're going through this and you have a flat tire with your Tesla, or you want to figure out what to do about it, this is how I went about it. Hopefully this helps. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do your thing down below. I really appreciate your support. As always, I post videos all the time about Tesla camping and all of my road trip adventures, so if you'd like to check that out, I'm going to post those here. All the links in the description below to all of the gear that I use and all of the Tesla camping videos I've done if you need any information on that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.